What if I told you, there are countries where you can live for less than your monthly rent right now? In 2026, inflation is hitting almost everyone, but in some parts of the world, people are still living comfortably on just a few dollars a day. And here's the crazy part, one country on this list costs less than $10 a day. But it might not be what you expect. Even more surprising, number 5 is incredibly cheap and modern, something most people completely overlook. So make sure you stay until the end, because the number 1 spot might completely change how you think about money and living abroad. If you enjoy real-world facts that can actually impact your life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This ranking is based on rent prices, food and daily expenses, transportation, healthcare affordability, real-world livability, not just the cheapest, but places where you can realistically live. Starting at number 10, these countries are already cheaper than most of the world, but as we go higher, the cost drops to levels that feel almost unreal. Top 10 cheapest countries to survive inflation, let's begin. Number 10. Bolivia. Bolivia is often ignored, but it's incredibly affordable. Monthly expenses can stay under $700, including rent and food. Local markets offer extremely cheap essentials. It's one of the last places where life still feels truly low cost. Number 9. Philippines. You can live comfortably here for around $500 to $900 a month, depending on the location. Food, transportation, and basic needs are affordable, especially outside big cities. English is widely spoken, making daily life easier for foreigners. But the real surprise is how lifestyle and affordability balance so well here. Number 8. Vietnam. Vietnam offers one of the best value for money lifestyles in Asia. Street food can cost as little as $1, and rent stays under $500 in many cities. Modern infrastructure and fast internet make it even more attractive. It's not just cheap, it feels surprisingly advanced. Number 7. Indonesia. With over 17,000 islands, Indonesia offers incredibly flexible living costs. You can spend as little as $400 to $900 a month, depending on where you stay. Local food and transport are very affordable, but what most people don't realize is how different each island feels. Number 6. Cambodia. Cambodia is one of the easiest cheap countries for foreigners to settle in. Meals can cost just $1 to $3, and rent remains very low. The use of US dollars makes transactions simple. It's one of the few places where cheap living feels effortless. But now we're entering a different level. These next countries aren't just cheap, they're shockingly affordable, even in today's global economy. Number 5. Nepal. Nepal is incredibly cheap, with monthly costs as low as $400 to $600. Food, rent, and essentials are all low cost. Life here is simple, but very affordable. It's one of the few places where your money stretches further than expected. Number 4. Egypt. You can live here for around $350 to $700 a month. Food and transportation are extremely cheap due to the local economy. Major cities remain affordable compared to global standards. It's one of the cheapest countries with a rich, modern lifestyle. Number 3. India. India offers massive cost flexibility depending on the city. You can live on $300 to $700 a month in many areas. Food, services, and transport are extremely cheap. But what surprises most people is how different each region feels. Number 2. Pakistan. Pakistan is one of the cheapest places to live in the world today. Daily expenses can fall below $10 to $15. Housing and food are very affordable. It's one of the few places where inflation hasn't hit as hard. And now, the number 1 country. This place is so cheap, most people wouldn't believe the cost unless they experienced it themselves. But here's the twist, it comes with a reality most people don't talk about. Number 1. Afghanistan. Afghanistan has one of the lowest costs of living in the world. Daily expenses can drop below $5 to $10 in some areas. Housing and food are extremely cheap. But the reality is, cheap doesn't always mean livable. Since you stayed until the end, here's something most people don't realize. Bonus fact: the cheapest countries are not always the best places to live, because things like safety, healthcare, and opportunity can matter even more than saving money. So now I want to ask you, which country surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more mind-blowing global facts, subscribe to 10 Things Now. Because we bring you 10 things you should know, now.